The heat stays on. Colombia's highest court, which investigates corruption in the Congress, says politicians who resign to avoid prosecution will still be in hot water with the Fiscalia. High court questions. A Colombian judge forced to explain his friendly relationship with an alleged associate of known drug traffickers. Storm strike. Severe weather sends a high-tension cable crashing down on the coast, claiming one life. Poisoned by a punctured pipeline. Thieves puncture a pipeline to steal gasoline, causing death when gas fumes seep into a neighborhood. And a gift of love and friendship. Salsa star Victor Manuel sings at a Bogota women's prison.
From RCN, Colombia's leader in news. This is RCN News in English with Brian Andrews, bringing Colombia to the world.
Colombia's Supreme Court has ruled members of Congress who are under investigation for ties to the paramilitaries will still remain under investigation even if they resign their political post to try to get out of the spotlight. The court said in a 5-4 decision that if the accused member gives up their seat, that instead of being investigated by the Supreme Court, which solely handles political corruption cases here, the case against the Congress member will be transferred to the regular criminal justice system for prosecution by the Fiscalia. The Congressional Commission that investigates allegations of corruption before they hit the Supreme Court has called for testimony from a Supreme Court magistrate, Ysid Ramirez. The magistrate is being asked to explain his friendly relationship with Italian businessman Giulio Sale, who has been accused of ties to the mafia and drug traffickers. Sale used to own a group of clothing stores here in Bogota that were closed by the government because of alleged money laundering. Magistrate Ramirez has said that being around Sale at social events in Colombia and in Italy are merely coincidences and that the two do not have any direct ties. The congressional inquiry into the magistrate's alleged ties with the Italian businessman is a result of a complaint made by the former peace commissioner Luis Carlos Restrepo 2 months ago. Trees down, roofs ripped off, and flash flooding up on the coast. Barranquilla and Cartagena getting nailed with bad weather. In fact, the storms knocked down a high-tension line. A man tried to move it, not realizing it was live, and was electrocuted in Barranquilla. The storms also caused heavy flooding in dozens of neighborhoods. 3 people are dead, dozens still in the hospital, and dozens more unable to go back to their homes in Buenaventura because of a punctured gasoline pipeline. This is video from the local hospital where doctors treated more than 80 patients of the Villa Estela neighborhood. Police say thieves cut a hole in the Ecopetrol pipeline near the neighborhood to steal gas. That hole sent fumes wafting through the entire neighborhood. These toxic fumes ended up killing a woman and 2 small children and forcing dozens of others from their houses. Ecopetrol has since capped the hole and is working with police to figure out who is responsible. As we go to air this morning, there is breaking news out of Bogota. Reports late from last night that there were 2 bomb blasts in the center of Bogota. No injuries reported and only minor damage. The country has seen a share of people making a lot of noise lately, believed to be connected to the FARC. Small bombs trying to grab headlines, but not really doing much else. As we leave you today, we're going to say goodbye with a positive story. Before we do that, we don't want you to forget to subscribe to our twice daily podcast. Just go to iTunes, the icon that's in our comments section on our webpage. We'd also love for you to join our new Facebook fan site. All right, now that last story we were telling you about, we leave you today with a look at love. A gift, you could say. You all know Victor Manuel, right? Well, he's a Boricua salsa star who recently had a bad accident and made a full recovery. Well, after this life-changing experience, he wants to give back more to his fans. And he has some special fans at the women's prison called El Buen Pastor here in Bogota. He sang an a cappella, serenading the inmates. And because it's the day of love and friendship here, where everyone picks a secret friend to give a gift to, he picked a secret inmate and gave her a hug and a kiss. That's RCN News in English for this Thursday. We're bringing Colombia to the world.
This has been a presentation of RCN, Colombia's leader in news and leader in opinion.